You know you're running a full-time dance class timetable inside someone's head when they make videos about you on Christmas Day and they make videos about you on their birthday. Strange stuff. You're thinking, Julio, who would be so weird to do that? Well, it turns out it's the Globe's top boy himself, Scimandan, so triggered that he's been served up so many times by this channel that he's thinking about me on Christmas Day, in this instance last Christmas, trying to defend Professor Brian Cox squeezing a wet sandball together as somehow proof that reality is wrong. And then more recently, his birthday. Who knows, there could be even another Christmas special lined up, defending space pantomime, providing no practical scientific references whatsoever, just illusions. Who knows? Watch this space. But today, if that wasn't bad enough from my triggered friend here, who of course, because someone like myself stands by demonstrable reality, the fundamentals, the demonstrable truths of this realm, which of course prove scientifically the globe is impossible, and of course the things I stand by, everyone on this earth gets the same results as me. Because I have that stance, no one can refute it, only get the same results as me. That gives me a free pass to bash space. And because I do that, I use that as leverage to bring out all the globe online representatives and highlight the fact they have no demonstrable science. In fact, their top representatives have to come and defend space pantomime productions. And of course, that's why I use that angle. Stand by the fundamentals, demonstrable reality, backed and verified by everyone on this earth. Gives me a free pass to bash space, and of course in doing so I highlight the fact that all these great so-called scientists and online representatives, all they can do is defend space pantomime productions as somehow proof that reality is wrong. Such a simplistic way of destroying the globe and highlighting how absurd all of this is, and of course the main players, the main faces. And of course because I do that, I trigger all of them from the bottom to the top. And of course the top boy himself thinking about me at Christmas, thinking about me on his birthday. Very strange stuff, Dan. Very strange. Now let's just refresh our memories here where it all went wrong for Dan, as he made bold scientific claims that are actually going to be shot down by a globe-believing pilot who cites a nice practical reference for us. Even though he's not backing his globe beliefs and the claims, he's still going to destroy his own arguments, Scimandan, and of course the globe. But let's just refresh our memories here of when Dan really did start to lose the plot.
Gigantic pendulums do not have the ability to be dead still and plumb on a non-windy day. On a rotating, wobbling, oscillating cannonball that's doing ridiculous speeds in all different directions.
Yes, they do, because physics says so.
Ridiculous speeds in all different directions.
Yes, they do, because physics says so.
Love the man for that. You gotta love him for that. So confident. Yes, they do, because physics says so. Well, strange, Dan, that for the last 6 months, the only physicality we've had out of you is you running away. Strange, though, you've had energy to make propaganda videos defending more space pantomime, but not the energy to cite a physical, practical reference, backing your own words, your own model and belief system. Very strange. I even offered to buy this poster, Dan, didn't I? But don't worry, mate. A globe-believing pilot has decided to do a practical scientific demonstration for us, the results of which, of course, destroy you and highlight why you've not cited any practicality whatsoever. Of course, this demonstration proves, backs demonstrable reality, proves scientifically the globe is impossible, and of course highlights the fact that people like yourself can't provide real-world practical references. You have to defend space pantomime instead. You're an expert at defending space pantomime, and you're the globe's top online representative on YouTube. And you're about to be annihilated, mate, by a fellow globe believer. Bear with me. Remember, Scimandan said physics says so as far as tower cranes and pendulums being dead still and plumb on a spinning, wobbling, oscillating ball, but he ran away when asked for a physical, practical reference. We've had one cited from a globe-believing pilot, Of course, good on him for doing the demonstration, but of course the results of which prove the globe is scientifically impossible, and back my claims proving that every pendulum that is travelling will show it by deviating from plumb and be moving. It's just a sad fact of life that we've been lied to. The Earth's not a spinning, wobbling, oscillating ball. And in this instance, a globe pilot is going to cite a practical reference. He's not even recreating his model. He's doing the best he can to get the results which favour him, i.e. trying to get this pendulum to be dead still. But even then, not representing his model, trying to get the most favourable results, he still proves scientifically the spinning, wobbling, oscillating globe Earth is not only ridiculous, but of course debunks Scimandan as well for us. Not that that's difficult. Reality makes an absolute mockery of Dan and his claims. So let's have a look. Every pendulum and tower crane on this Earth proves scientifically the spinning, wobbling, oscillating cannonball globe Earth theory is impossible. We've just had a practical reference from a globe-believing pilot who's just shown you how ridiculous it is. Not even recreating his model, trying to get the best results possible, but still showing you how absurd it is. That must be 5 to 6 feet tall, that pendulum. Now imagine a tower crane with hundreds of feet of rope, doing ludicrous speeds in different directions. Remember, the globe's boy said physics says so, but the only energy this man can put out is to defend space pantomime productions. This globe pilot has served up Danny. I'm still running dance classes inside Danny's head. Christmas Day he's making videos. On his birthday he's making videos. Now if Dan wanted to make a real birthday present to himself, he'd cite real-world demonstrable science to refute my fundamentals. Thus he wouldn't need to defend space pantomime productions. He can't because the globe's scientifically impossible. And this is the problem for people like Dan. They're caught by their addictions. And I don't mean kind of drugs. Dan, unfortunately, is trapped by his addiction to the materialistic philosophy. He now is addicted to the trinkets and the materialistic philosophy and that lifestyle, and thus has to continue his pantomime and his delusion, his pantomime of deceit, not only with his viewers, but with himself as well. He knows deep down he's lying to himself. He's not intelligent enough to be truly on task. His decisions and how triggered he is by the fact he makes videos about me on his birthday and Christmas Day highlight that. They wouldn't make him do that. It's too obvious that how triggered he is by me. There you go, Dan. No amount of robot dance or silly dancing is ever going to resolve and change reality. No amount of defending space pantomime is ever going to change reality, Dan. Sorry, pal. Even this globe-believing pilot has absolutely destroyed you. It's been effortless for me, and it is every time. I only have to stand by what is. And as a result, I force you lot out into the open to defend absurdities rather than provide real-world demonstrable science, which is how it would be if the globe was real. You got to get rid of your materialistic philosophy, guys. It's blinding you to the obvious truth. And when you're addicted to it, it's a major hindrance, I can tell you. Stop believing in absurdities and stop being addicted to things that do not fulfill you physically or spiritually.